Australia's pink lake looks like strawberry milk. Here's why. Imagine walking through the Australian outback, your camera ready, the sun blasting down, kangaroos somewhere in the distance, and then bim, you see a lake. Not just any lake. A lake that looks like someone poured an Olympic-sized pool of strawberry milkshake right in the middle of nowhere. No, you're not dehydrated. No, you haven't gone colorblind. Welcome to Australia's very own pink lake. Yep. A real lake. Bright pink. And not because someone spilled paint. Now before you rush to grab your goggles and inflatable flamingo, let's break down this rosy wonder: what it is, where it is, how to get there, and most importantly, can you swim in it without turning into a human marshmallow? Let's dive in. Not literally. Yet. Where on earth is this pink paradise? First off, there's more than one pink lake in Australia. Yes, Australia likes to outdo itself in weird nature flexes. But the most famous one is Lake Hillier, located on Middle Island just off the coast of Western Australia near Esperance. Now, if you're someone who prefers lakes within drivable distances and not ones surrounded by salty oceans and suspiciously swooping seagulls, there's also another well-known pink lake simply called, wait for it, Pink Lake, also in Esperance. Though spoiler alert, sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's just being moody and decides to go beige. Like your friend who used to dress crazy but now only wears gray. We all know one. But let's focus on Lake Hillier, because this one doesn't care about your expectations. It's pink. Permanently. How to get there without a helicopter license? Lake Hillier is not your everyday road trip destination. It's located on an island that's part of the Recherche archipelago, which sounds like something out of a Harry Potter book but is actually a stunning group of islands off the WA coast. To get there, you've got a few choices. Scenic flights. The easiest way to experience Lake Hillier. Several tour operators run flights from Esperance that fly right over the island. Think of it like a pink pancake with salt crust. A very expensive salty pancake. Boat tours. A bit more of a journey, and you can't actually walk up to the lake unless you've got special permission, but the views are amazing. Plus, you get to tell people you sailed to a pink lake, which sounds fancy. As for the pink lake near Esperance, you can just drive right up to it. It's convenient, but check if it's actually pink before making the trip. You don't want to end up staring at a beige puddle and pretending to be amazed. So why is it pink? Did Barbie cry into it? Let's get scientific, but in a fun way. The reason the lake is pink isn't sorcery, Photoshop, or a global strawberry milk conspiracy. It's algae. Specifically, Dunaliella salina, a type of microalgae that thrives in salty environments. When the salt content is high and the sun is just right, these tiny critters produce beta-carotene, the same stuff that gives carrots their color and allegedly improves your eyesight. Though don't stare at the lake too long or you might end up cross-eyed. Alongside the algae, there's also halobacteria and a dash of salty crusts at the edges. All of these combine to give the lake that vibrant, Pepto-Bismol meets unicorn pool hue. The water is actually safe, it's just salty. Like very salty. As in, salter than your friend who lost a game of Mario Kart. Is it free to visit? If you're flying over Lake Hillier, prepare to open your wallet. Scenic flights aren't cheap, but they're worth every cent for that jaw-dropping aerial view. But if you're checking out Pink Lake in Esperance, it's free to visit. There's no entry fee, no turnstile, and no one asking you to donate to a Save the Salmon-Colored Puddle fund. Just bring your own snacks. There's no pink-themed cafe, though someone needs to jump on that business idea recipe. Can you swim in it? Technically, you can swim in pink lakes. But not all of them. Especially not Lake Hillier. Due to conservation efforts and its remote island location, Lake Hillier is not open for swimming. It's like nature's VIP room: you can look but you can't touch. That said, there are other salt lakes in Australia where you can wade or float around, like Lake Bumbunga in South Australia. But honestly, floating in ultra-salty water isn't always the luxurious spa moment people expect. Think more slippery baked potato than mermaid in a day spa. And always check with locals before taking a dip. Some lakes are protected, and others might have unpredictable conditions, especially during dry spells. What can you do there? Fun stuff, obviously. Alright, so you've made the trek. You're standing in front of the world's most Instagrammable puddle. Now what? Here's what you can do. Take amazing photos. This is the obvious one. Whether you're snapping with a DSLR drone or just your cracked iPhone from 2017, the visuals here are stunning. Get creative, pretend you're drinking it, walking on it, or floating in a pool. Flow a type. Drone photography. If you've got a drone, prepare for takeoff. The aerial views of the lake are mind-blowing. The contrast between the bright pink lake and the deep blue ocean just a few meters away is next level. Nature walks. For the Esperance Pink Lake, you can take leisurely walks around the lake's edge. No need to hike Everest here, just a good stroll with salty air and views that scream desktop wallpaper. Picnics. Pack your snacks, throw down a blanket, and bask in the bizarre beauty of nature. Bonus points if your food is pink-themed. Strawberry cupcakes, anyone. Bird watching. The area around Lake Hillier has a unique ecosystem. Look out for birds, little reptiles, and occasionally confused tourists. Mind-blowing reels and TikToks. Want to go viral? Nothing screams, "This isn't real," but it is quite like a pink lake. Just don't dance into a salt pit. That's a story for another day. Funny observation corner. You'll notice something hilarious when you visit. People try to act casual around a lake that is literally hot pink. They're out there posing like influencers. Serious faces, flowing dresses, yoga poses. All next to a body of water that looks like it belongs in a Barbie dream house. Also, someone always tastes the water. There's always that one guy. Do not be that guy. It's salty. It's not watermelon flavored. You will regret it immediately and become the meme of your group chat. Another funny bit: parents trying to convince their kids it's natural. The kids don't care. They're either trying to throw pebbles in it or asking why they can't cannonball into it. Good luck, mums and dads. Can you take home a souvenir? Sadly, you can't scoop up the water and bottle it as a souvenir. Again, conservation laws. But you can take home something even better: absolutely epic photos and a once-in-a-lifetime memory. And if you really want something physical, local shops in Esperance often sell pink lake-themed merch, magnets, t-shirts, and postcards. No, they don't sell bottled pink water. Yet.